Hey guys, Trash or Treasure here. We're here with our first movie review. We went and saw Jungle Cruise.
With The Rock. Oh no, that Rock.
There he is.
In his glory days.
Yeah, so we went in there. I let the, no matter how bad or good we think a movie is, we try to go in with an open mind. And, you know.
Well, my expectations of this movie, I mean, it is a Disney movie, so I was expecting some good CGI in here, and a halfway decent plot, a good storyline, something to keep me awake and paying attention. But yeah, that was what I was expecting going in.
Okay, well, I had a completely different set of expectations, and the movie happened to meet all of them, so we'll get into that a little bit. So, Jungle Cruise is a movie where brother-sister combo, Emily Blunt and James Whitehall, I believe, respectively, gotta go on an Amazon quest. They meet up with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on his boat to find a flower which can cure any disease. On their way, though, they're met by a young proto-Nazi who also wants the flower, to win the Great War, and we follow them on their antics through the Amazon.
So not even 15 minutes into the movie, we're greeted with the second fight in the film, and it looks like it's about to be intense. This Jaguar comes pounding into this bar, and something's about to go down. Until you see the actors' faces. You knew that they knew that was just somebody dressed in a green screen and nothing bad was going to happen. It was fake, and there was no getting around it, and it was terrible.
It was a nightmare. The fact that we're introduced to Paul Giamatti in this movie, who's one of my favorite actors, and it was terrible.
His reaction to the Jaguar was one of the worst too.
Him
and Whitehall. Sorry, Whitehall.
Sorry, Whitwall. I don't mean to offend you. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Just if Disney didn't want to spend any money on making good CGI, then they could have done something like, do a hand-drawn animation.
Like the Mary Poppins.
Yeah, like Mary Poppins. Like have the Rock's cat be like a hand-drawn
angry little Garfield cat.
Yeah, from but have it look like from the golden age of animation, like from Disney.
I'd be a lot more entertained than that.
Right.
And nobody got hurt. He wrestled with the cat. I mean, this cat has big freaking claws.
Yeah, he's like the cat's just scratching at him. No.
He walked away with no scratches, nothing. His clothes wasn't even torn. But moving on. Okay, but that set the precedent for the whole movie. Not even 15 minutes in, but then we get on the boat, and wow, boring flirting scenes, and then you're greeted by an antagonist. They get away, some more dry flirting, like some 5th grade stuff over here, like. It was so cringy.
Once we get on the boat with The Rock, we begin our journey towards ineptitude, and I
never thought it was gonna end.
It just goes downhill from that,
and it's one antagonist to the other, just nonstop.
The plot is just.
Was there a plot?
There was a plot, but it just
poorly sewn together.
And we find out there's eventually, for example, on why the plot. We can't go into every detail on why the plot was just garbage, but we get to the Amazon and we talk to these tribesmen that know about this compass that they have to use, or the arrowhead, to find these flower petals, and it turns out, there's a special moon, and only under that moon.
That happens in 2 days from now.
Just so happens in 2 days. And then you never hear about that moon again. And they get to the temple and it's light outside, but then you go inside and the moon is out, and it's the moon that they need, and it's just a silly movie. It's so dumb, it's really just hard to suspend your disbelief.
What's a disgrace to Disney? Like, out of all other good movies that they've made, and like
Yeah,
the
Beauty and
CGI
the,
compared
like
to
Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King. Oh wait, those are all awful too. But I mean, it's seriously. I mean, I expected better out of Disney. Even though they're horrible, just the CGI was so lackluster. The plot was so dumb. The actors were so wooden.
well, and you can't leave out either. Like you had a couple parts like where like you scooted your butt like a half inch to the edge of your seat, just a little bit. You're starting to get into it just a little bit. They're bringing it back.
Oh, that's true. I wish you wouldn't have brought that up, because there was a couple times that they almost captured that sort of Disney magic. Like, go ahead and tell them about that fight.
What fight?
The fight in the jungle that we actually kind of got into.
Oh yeah. Oh, there was this one fight that I was really getting into. You had these cursed conquistadors, the cursed by the jungle. They had like bees and bugs and snakes coming out of them, and I thought it was pretty cool. It was starting to win me back a little bit there, not fully, but.
And then we saw The Rock fall like 30 yards or 30 stories. That was awesome.
Pretty entertaining.
Spoiler alert, by the way. If you watch a review and you're not expecting spoilers, that's kind of silly on your part, but spoiler alert nonetheless. So that's pretty much the good things in the movie. One okay fight scene and one joke that kind of landed. That's it. With these Disney films, usually the people that do the cinematography and the costumes and the sets, you can't crap on them. They do a pretty good job. It's the people they get to, sell the movie, The Rock and Emily Blunt. They're just horrible.
I mean, it's The Rock. Like
it's really The Rock.
Literally the same. He has the same personality. He's the same character in everything he plays. Like he's not like Johnny Depp where you can morph into his character.
No,
he's the same character in every movie he plays.
I'm glad you brought that up, because if you remember correctly, in the early 2000s, there was another movie that Disney came out with based on one of their famous rides called Pirates of the Caribbean. It was a smash hit. It was awesome. The CGI still holds up. The Rock is not Jack Sparrow. Emily Blunt is not Keira Knightley. Is that her name? She's not Keira Knightley. James Whitefall, he's not Orlando Bloom. I mean, it just doesn't work. The movie feels like a shameless cash grab, because it is. Pirates of the Caribbean is like so much cooler. Like, look at this panther or jaguar from Jungle Cruise.
And then look at Davy Jones.
Not Davy Jones is in the third one. So
still,
get Davy
years ago.
No, get Davy Jones out of there. Bye,
Okay.
Davy Jones.
Okay.
Get Balboa up there. Look at Balboa. Balboa looks awesome.
I like Davy Jones.
Davy Jones is cool, but I'm just saying, like, the other Pirates of the Caribbean movies got pretty dumb.
But you know what? I liked Pirates of the Caribbean.
I like those
can't
movies.
say that about this one.
No. It's just a shame, really, because we tried to let the movie cast its spell on us. We went in with an open mind, but in conclusion, trash.
Don't watch it.
We watch the trash, so you don't have to. We'll see you guys again next time. Thanks for watching.